Hey, folks, this is Nick.
And I'm Brandon, and this is Coast to Coast.
I know we're recording. I can see it this time.
You broke the record. No, not broke the record. You snapped the streak. Whatever.
I'm out of my rut. I paid attention. This is different.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
We feel foolish today.
You feel foolish today?
I said we do. I think you do too. I'm sensing it.
Are you goofy? Oh,
hey, you're right.
I am in a goofy mood.
I was listening to one of our episodes earlier, and you were talking about your beard and having gray. And you do. I can see clearly one gray hair sticking out.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Get back in your home.
He's like,
hey, yours is still looking good over there with the color and everything.
Is it just me or does it look lighter?
Maybe. I don't think it's as dark as it was last week when we sat down.
Oh, it was dark.
Well, that was like the day of, right?
No.
Was it the day after? How long?
No, it was the week before that.
Has it been 2 weeks?
Yeah.
No way.
The episode I put up today was, yep.
Wow. I didn't know it's been 2 weeks now.
I didn't either. Seems like I just did it.
Right? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's only been like a week or whatever. How long is that stuff supposed to last? Do you know?
Nope.
I'm going to put this shit on my face and in my beard. No clue how long it's going to last.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you haven't like changed your shower routine or anything. Like you're still washing your beard normally and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, it's still.
No, I condition first now.
Realistically speaking, he just full on straight up stopped showering completely 2 weeks ago.
I want to get one of those microphones that gives scent.
Oh, no. Nope. Nobody needs to smell that, buddy. What's new with you, dude?
Not much, man. It's been busy this week.
Oh, yeah?
Working on
work.
Yeah, you can't. What the?
What? What the what?
That was weird.
What did you do?
I don't know what I said, but something. Camper. Cortana. So I said something that must have sounded like Cortana, and then the damn Cortana on my windows popped up. It's the same thing as Siri.
Gotcha. Yeah. I've got the Cortana on my Xbox that I never ever use Cortana for anything.
Nope.
Never, not once. I'll use Siri every once in a blue moon. We use Alexa in the house sometimes.
Oh yeah, we got Alexa.
I don't like that stuff. That stuff kind of drives me nuts.
To be
honest with you.
I don't use it a ton, but
well, I mean, it is what it is. You know, it is useful in a sense, right? Like I can understand the reason why people would get something like an Alexa, right? But I don't. Have you followed at all any of the? Oh man, I don't know if I want to go down this rabbit hole, like live on the show or not. I'm gonna do it anyway. Are you okay with it? You look like you're okay with it.
I don't even know what the rabbit hole is.
Have you followed at all any of the Supreme Court cases that have been going on over the last year or so regarding the big tech like Google and Facebook and Amazon and Twitter and all that?
I haven't watched it closely.
Okay. I
don't
haven't
the news.
I haven't super like deep dove into it or anything. I kind of just, tip of the iceberg type stuff. But like they were questioning Jeff Bezos. That's the Amazon guy, right? They were questioning him about how Alexa can be picking up just a regular conversation between you and somebody else. So like even untriggered, like how most people you got to say hey, and then you say after that you say the name, Alexa or whatever in order to get her attention. Well, apparently she can like listen in, right, without you having to get her attention. And he said it was for something like, they report it to, I can't remember who the hell he said, it was like the NSA or some shit like that. Any like stuff that she overhears and they like help solve crimes and shit. I don't know, dude. I don't believe in any of that, any of the validity of that. But just knowing that Alexa has the capability of that just freaks me out. Not that anything would ever go on in my house. I mean, I come home from work and I eat and play with the kid and sleep. Might say hi to my wife. Hi, honey. Watch a movie.
This one here,
talk with you.
Comes home, he's a family man. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and then there was something they were saying that Facebook has installed some kind of software or program or whatever where they can track your internet activity like across the entirety of the internet, and that's how they're like personalizing their ads and shit that you see on Facebook. That bothers me. That bothers me. I remember hearing something where any app that you allow to have the access to your camera, microphone, or photo reel, well, one, they can access your photo reel like whenever the fuck they want. So if you've got any of them, dirty pictures in there that
dirty no-nos,
get rid of them. Get rid of them dirty no-nos. Like, if you've got say for example, we'll just use Facebook again, right? So the theory is, and I don't know the validity behind it, because like I said, I crested that iceberg and I went, I don't really want to go down this. It's a scary road. But it's like if you've got that on your phone, they can essentially access your camera, like even if your phone is off, right? So your phone's off as far as the screen is concerned, like it's still on, right?
Yeah.
But you got your screen locked, and they can like just, oh, I wonder what Brandon's doing today. Oh shit, he's getting in a shower. Avert your eyes. No one wants to see that. Like that kind of stuff just bothers me. It just bothers me. And I'm not like a big conspiracy theorist or anything, but every once in a while, this is why I shouldn't go down those rabbit holes, dude. Because every once in a while, I'll hit the tip of those icebergs, and I'm just like, okay, well, my viewpoint on things just changed.
We all got to get rid of all this crap and just go find a little village. Just
hell yeah,
get off the grid.
Just start a colony out in the woods somewhere. Literally, like, your job is hunting. Your job is gathering. Bill, you're chopping wood today. Dude, this is the 3rd week in a row. That's all you've had me do. We just need you away from everybody, buddy. It's okay. You do a really good job.
You split the shit out of that.
You guys hate me. No. You're my favorite one, Bill. Good job. I don't know. But I'm with you. That'd be fun, dude. Just like start a village. We should buy an island. We need donations so we can buy an island.
Donations. What'd you do with your donations? We're on an island. Oh, we got our own everything.
Right. Hey, we should probably mention that. Like we've mentioned quote unquote donations in the past, but we haven't told people where to go if they want to donate.
If you want to donate, because
we're not asking our listeners, viewers, whatever, send us donations. Just like totally, if you don't want to, then don't. No pressure. But
We're not
I don't
trying to
think
make
we've ever
millions of
really
dollars off you guys. We're just trying to get more well equipped so that you actually like our show.
exactly so that we can make it better. And
So if
then
you're
once it's
watching
at
us, you're
that
going,
point,
I like it, but
Good.
something's off. Well, it's because you didn't donate yet.
how come Nick's screen's on fire and Brandon's is just doing nothing? Well, my computer sucks.
We're working
It
on
is
it.
what it is.
We're just about your computer's what's all that's left.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, we talked in previous episode about the microphone and the stands and the mixing boards and all that stuff. And you got your new to you computer, right? Once I get a fancy, cool little doohickey doodad machine like what you got, maybe my screen can be on fire too. Dude, I'm like mesmerized by it. I just keep staring at the fire behind you. I think I might be a little bit of a pyromaniac. Like it's really pleasing.
Oh, so we have a GoFundMe open.
Oh yeah.
Well, we keep forgetting to post it in the dang description.
We should probably do that. I'll make a note of that.
I didn't get that in there. You didn't even do the description on our last episode.
Shh, tell the people it hasn't been done yet. It'll be done by tomorrow. Episode's only been up for a while.
We're awesome.
My pens and pencils are way over there, and I need to write that down way over here. Remind me after the show. I don't want to walk the 5 feet.
Well, we actually also on our audio platform on Anchor, there's a donation whole thing set up where people could donate right through our Anchor.
That is true. Anchor.fm.
Yeah.
And then whatever our info is. I'm not sure what it looks like from the audience perspective, though. I only know what it looks like from our end, and I don't want to give them our login information that's sitting right in front of me.
Well, all you got to do is click, see what it looks like from other people.
I haven't done that yet. Shh. Dude, I'm a lazy fuck. Usually it goes like this. Okay, the video's up, Brandon. Okay, let me write a description. And done. All right, wait another week. Hey, it's podcast day. Yay. What can I say? Oh, man.
Well,
You know what would be fun? I would like one of these days for us to figure out how we could have people call in on our Zoom platform. I don't know, maybe we can get into something like Clubhouse, but I think Clubhouse is audio only. I'm not sure. But where we can have live calls. That would be fun. I mean, I don't know who's up this time of night. I don't know what kind of conversations we would have with the people who are up this time of night, because it's 10 o'clock for me. It's 1 o'clock for you. I'm sure they'd be interesting. I mean, Johnny Methhead, what's new, buddy? I'm just saying, dude. Like, just imagine, right? Oh, it'd be fun.
I think Zoom's supposed to have where you can call in.
I know nothing about Zoom.
I know
when we first got, thank you. When we first got sent home from work to work remote due to the Rona. Yes, I said the Rona, people.
Rona.
I said what I said.
Right,
It's too late to take it back. I wouldn't take it back anyway. But when we got sent home to work remote, they had us use Zoom for like 1 week. And then they were like, okay, everybody, we're transitioning over to Google and Google Meets. Okay.
Why?
We're like, okay. It was something to do with Zoom's platform like exploded at the beginning of the pandemic.
Because everybody started using it like crazy.
Yeah, because everyone started using it. Their daily user rating went up. It was some crazy like hundreds, and it was like 300%, 350% or some shit like that. They went from like an average of, I don't know. Basically, it's the equivalent of going from like 3 users a day to, fucking 300 million users a day or some shit like that. It was some crazy number, dude. I
our
can't remember the
subscriptions would
exact
do
one.
that.
What's that?
I wish our subscriptions would do that.
That would be cool. That'd be fun. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Just
Like, hey, everybody. Ew, come on. Maybe we should talk about something important one of these days.
Important. That's boring.
Takes all the fun out of everything, doesn't it?
Talk about something important. Nah.
But yeah, no, that's how it happened. They had some kind of big explosion in the beginning because everyone started using it. And then with that came some like super big safety concerns or something as far as like data storage and hacking or some shit like that or whatever. And it was
If
like,
I'm
a
not
week of
mistaken,
using
that's
that
when they
stuff or
started
whatever.
They started making fees and charging people.
Well, good for them. They should have.
Well, I guess like it used to be you could talk so much, and then they started limiting it. But if you needed more time, you'd have to pay. I had to pay to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember during that time we used it, I was only able to be on. It was like 45 minutes or something like that. And my class periods, quote unquote, class sessions that I teach are an hour to an hour and a half. So it's like 45 minutes. Okay, everybody hang up and call right back. Like it just no. But
No.
so they went over to the whole Google Meet thing, and then from there we transitioned over to the G Suite aspect of Google, which I guess is supposed to be like the business account or something. I don't know how any of it works, dude. They told me to create an online classroom, then they told me to create another one, and then they told me to create another one. And now here I am, 3 online classrooms later in a G Suite using Google Meets still. So like whatever is what it is.
Weird.
I hate technology. It drives me nuts.
As you sit there with microphones and Mackie mixers and
I love that kind of technology. I hate computers. I can't do computers, dude. I grew up like under a rock in the back of a cave in the middle of BFE, right? Like, I don't know. We've talked about this, I think, in a previous episode, even.
Yeah.
Like I was born in 86. Computers came out in what, like 92-ish, 93, as far as the internet is concerned.
Yeah,
wasn't it like 92, 93? Yeah. I still don't know how to use the internet. Almighty Googly, look this up for me.
Almighty Googly. Damn. Internet.
But like the people that are super techie and they're like, this is why, if I'm wrong about any of this information, people, I apologize.
Comment and tell us how stupid we are.
I'm talking about. Yeah, seriously. But like the people that say Google is supreme over Yahoo versus Bing versus what, like for me, a search engine is a search engine is a search engine. Like, okay, Google is like the big top dog or whatever. So that's obviously what I've got going on my phone and on my computer and everything and whatnot. Cause Google Chrome, blah, 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 blah. But I don't give a shit. Type something in and it looks something up for me. I'm good to go. Like, do your magical thing.
Learn something.
I don't know how it works.
All the YouTube you do, YouTube it. Help me understand the internet. I don't get it.
Nope. See, for that to occur, I would actually need to have an interest in it. I have no interest in it whatsoever. I'm good.
I don't want to learn about it. Get it out of here.
Good. And you know me, dude. I love research and shit. I love learning new things. I love jumping on YouTube and watching the videos. I love doing the Google searches and like reading the material, right? And learning and expanding the mind and all that kinds of shit. But I gotta be interested in it. And I do not care about the internet.
Yeah, it helps to be interested in it.
What's that?
It helps to be interested in something, or it's too boring.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Well, we got 2 days left in our goof off challenge, and not a single person has bothered.
What are you talking about? You did one, I did one. We're good. I had fun with mine.
I had
a
fun
lot
with
of fun.
mine. It was weird.
It was a blast.
I guess we'll just be sharing ours on here. Well, dude, this has got to get going. You know, I know it's early. We're just kind of getting it going.
Your bed ate you.
My bed ate.
Your bed ate you. It was awesome. Oh man. Speaking of which, once we, if people start subscribing and whatnot, and they come on over to the Line app, hint, hint, wink, wink, insert ad here.
If they just start,
that'd be awesome.
It's just getting it going.
Well,
Once they
as with
start
anything,
saying, screw it, let's see what it's about, and people get over there and we start getting it amped up, they'll go, oh,
it'll be fun.
it's going to be fun once it rolls.
It is. I'm looking forward to it. But I'm also enjoying the process right now too. Like we're small, starting slow, building slow, taking our time. We want to make sure that we update things,
getting everything right
accordingly, and work out all the details, make all the fuck ups now.
Yep.
What?
Listen.
Hey, you put me on blast for not writing the description. I'm just saying.
Yeah, my goose are a little bit bigger, but
not really. It's nothing that can't be overcome.
Once our rest of our group, dude, I miss our admins. They're all entailed in that comp. It's been so quiet.
It has been quiet.
Once they get freed up, that's when this is going to start rolling. When we start getting our helpers kicking it.
I have a feeling, yeah. But right now, I'm totally 100% content with the way it's going right now, because honestly, it gives you time to think about things. It gives me time to think about things. It gives us time to collaborate with each other, right? Being the co-owners, co-hosts of this thing that we're creating, plus the competition that they're running, Perfectly Puzzled, is comp that you and I are competing in with a good, phenomenal cause, being, autism awareness.
Right.
I can't speak too much on it personally because I don't know anybody on a personal level that has autism or anything like that. My wife has worked with autistic kids in the past. But the stuff that they're posting in that competition, I'm reading that stuff. I'm trying to learn. Dude, Anthony Hopkins was diagnosed with autism at the age of 70. Like, holy shit. Did you read that one the other day?
At the age of 70? Hey, we just decided you've been autistic.
No, if I remember correctly, it was like when he was 70 years old, he was diagnosed as autistic. I'm like, holy shit. Weird. That's freaking awesome.
Jam said a few people were.
Yeah, he named off a couple others for us.
I can't remember who, but he's like,
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, Dan Aykroyd.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, he did say that, huh?
You wouldn't know it.
I wouldn't know. Well, I mean, it's one of those things that it affects everybody differently.
I guess they said that he talked about, and he's like, he found some way to overcome it or something.
I have no idea.
I don't know how you'd.
I don't know how you'd overcome it either. Like, is it possible? You know who we need to get back on the show? And I say back on the show is Nancy, because she's like co-creator of this comp. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It would be awesome to get her back on here just to get some input about that. That'd be fun.
Nancy.
Get in here. There's no one here but us people. Sorry.
Nancy?
We don't have moderators listening or watching.
Nothing.
We're literally on our own right now, and that's a scary fucking thought, dude. Just saying.
Well,
we need supervision.
I listened to your comp song. It was pretty good, dude.
Oh, thank you. Another brick in the wall. That was fun. Yeah, it was fun. I listened to yours.
It was. Don't even talk about it, please.
Lady.
I'm eliminated.
Why do you say that?
Oh, definitely. I'm done.
Oh, get out of here. I couldn't actually listen to the entire thing because today was my sister-in-law's birthday, so we all kind of went out to dinner to celebrate because the restaurants are back open and whatnot. And I drove straight to the restaurant from work, and I was just sitting in the parking lot listening to the comp song entries, and I'm playing yours. And then my wife calls me, and she's like, "Hey, we're here. Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm parked.
Of course.
I'm parked over here, dude. I got like 30 seconds into your song."
So
I
she
was
saved
like,
you.
okay, like, gift. Okay, go to dinner. Thumbs up, go to dinner. Ribeye.
I had Mary listen to it quick before I entered it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, that's going to be my exit. Why do you keep talking like that?
Oh my God.
I hate when you talk like that. Well, because I'm realistic.
Well, I don't know. You know, they say, whatever it is you perceive to be true will be your perceived reality. Just saying.
Huh?
Whatever it is that you perceive to be true will become your perceived reality. So if you go into a competition round submission entry, whatever you want to call it, right? You submit your song for the round and you submit it with the thought process of, well, I'm done. Well, probably increasing your chances of being done. That's why I told you whenever I submit a song for a comp, any round, doesn't matter if it's the first round or if it's like semifinals, I always submit with zero expectation. I don't expect to leave, but I don't expect to stay. It's like, okay, this is the best that I could do at this point in time. We'll see what happens.
I don't know.
Just stay in.
You're your worst critic, man.
Attitude, buddy.
There's some stuff I sing and I can listen to myself say, actually, it's pretty good, but there's so much. And when I can hear my own voice, I'm like,
oh, dude, we're all our own worst critic. 100% when it comes to pretty much damn near anything, as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
Yeah, I do. Doesn't matter if it's comp song or if it's just like a random song that I feel like singing on Smule. I listen back to it and I'm like, nope.
Oh, hey, I got something I could tell you about.
Uh-oh.
So remember you
this,
called
like,
me yesterday and you're like, what are you up to?
Devilish grin. Yeah.
And I was like, we're going in this stupid camper and it's got a water pump that won't shut the fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm going round and round, dude. I changed it out with a different one. That one stayed running. I thought I figured it out. I'm like, well, a pressure switch. So guy I work with goes and gets a brand new one, and I put that in. And I'm like, all right. They turn it on, keeps running,
right.
won't turn off.
Still won't turn off.
Won't build up pressure and turn off. I'm flipping out. But he wasn't there. I was by myself. There was nothing going on. The other day there was all kinds of going on, so I couldn't really think straight.
I hear you.
So today it's just me. It's quiet, and I'm working on this thing, and I start thinking about it. I'm like, all right, let's add this together. What I noticed yesterday and today. One, why is this water tank emptying so quick? If there's a leak, it should be all over the floor or dripping out of the bottom of this camper. There's no signs of water nowhere. Where's it going?
So there's no leak.
And then I notice, why is the gray water tank where the sink and drainage all goes to
Okay.
filling up? I drained it twice. I'm like,
Hmm.
why is it filling up like that? So I drain it again, and after I know it's supposed to be all drained, it just keeps kind of pouring out. And I'm going, something ain't right. It's almost like there's a line and it's just shooting water straight into the gray tank. I'm confused.
Like, son of a bitch. What
I
the
start
hell?
looking around and looking around. On the outside of the camper,
Oh,
there's a
okay.
storage unit. There's a
Okay.
little storage compartment. You open it up, and there's a bar in there that pulls out, and it's got a sink. There was
Oh,
a hidden sink, and both valves were open.
so they got, oh shit. So there's like a quote unquote outdoor little sink kitchenette type thing.
On the side of the camper.
And it was essentially on.
Yeah, it was all locked up. So the whole time I'm running this going, all the sinks are shut. There's no water nowhere. The shower's not on. Why is the water? There was a hidden sink in this little compartment and it was open running the whole time. And that's why I wouldn't build pressure up. And it was locked. I found a key that would work to open it.
Hold on. Stop. Time out. Rewind. They brought this to you because their camper wasn't building water pressure. Is that why they brought it in?
No, it would have been funny if it was, though.
Okay.
We
Dude.
winterized it last winter, and then we were unwinterizing it and getting ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I got all the crap out of the lines and filled it with water, made sure everything was good. That's what I was like, was there a cracked line from freezing? There shouldn't have been. We blew all the water out. There's no water in it.
Okay.
And I think I'm the one who winterized it. When more I think about it, because it seems familiar, I can't remember. I
Yeah.
did so many.
Like, I've seen this piece of shit before.
And I'm talking to my buddy about it, and I'm like, the whole time I'm doing this and I'm wondering where that water's going, there's an outside compartment that's got the bar with a sink. He's like, really? I mean, even he should have known, and he didn't remember either. But it's funny because I sat there for like a day going, what the hell? Where's this water going? And the whole time there's a sink, and I couldn't hear it. You couldn't hear what you thought you would have heard it water, something.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
No,
that's what I was just thinking.
Didn't even hear it because it just went straight in the drain. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with any of the water pumps. There's just a sink that was turned on the whole time.
Fantastic. So where does that drain go?
Right into the gray tank.
Oh, okay.
You're like, whatever. Sounds about right.
You know what the difference is between me and you? I still wouldn't have figured it out. I'm just saying.
Oh, I get all the crazy stuff. He gives me stuff, and then sometimes he likes to get me going on a project, and I'm working on one, and then as I'm working on it, I'll hear him go, Nick, look at this. Now I'm on that one, and then I hear him from somewhere else. Nick, look at this. I got 3 of them.
Check this out. Just multitasking all day long.
Oh, that's crazy. Who out there
so
camps?
You guys get a lot of.
You camp? Nobody camps.
Do I camp?
Yeah.
We used to go camping. We haven't been camping in since I want to say 2016 ish, somewhere in that realm.
Camping is wonderful, dude.
Oh, I agree, 100%. We've never gone camping in a camper. We've always, as far as my wife and I are concerned, we've always gone in like a tent.
Yeah, we did too. We've only done camper for a couple of years now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, at the beginning of our relationship, I had a truck with a camper shell, so I would just like throw down big ass poofy comforters in the back and some like not memory foam, but like the egg crate type stuff. And then we just sleep in the back of the truck. But me personally, I always preferred just like sleeping on the ground, grab a rock, be like, "There's my pillow."
Now,
right
did
next to the fire?
Do you do campsites, or you try to be more like away?
No, I
from
prefer going out into the middle of nowhere in the woods.
Yeah,
like national forest. Just go.
I'm not a campsite guy.
I don't care for campsites, dude. My wife is she's always preferred campsites themselves. Like, you know, it's nice if it has a bathroom. It's really nice.
Yeah,
if
my
it has a
wife was
shower.
like that too. She like, oh, I love camping, but it's got to be I can get up and take a shower. I'm like,
Yeah. Me, I'm like, I want to go out in the woods for 3 or 4 days straight, and I want to come back smelling like a fucking Neanderthal. Like, yeah, I want to get
well,
gross.
dude, like a lot of these campgrounds, and now I'm working at them all the time.
Yeah.
You're leaving a regular city to go camp in a camping city. There's still tons of people, and you know what I'm saying? It's not
Right.
doing what the whole point is.
Well, and that's the thing for me that bothers me the most when you go to a campground, right? When you go camping, like you just said, you're leaving, right? You're getting away from society, you're getting away from the city, you're getting away from the job, you're getting away from your house, you're getting away from everything.
Right.
That includes people, except the ones that you choose to take with you on this camping trip, right?
Right.
When I go camping, I want to go out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and I don't want to see a damn soul for the whole time I'm there. It's cool
Exactly.
if the Rangers show up because they're just doing their job. No big fucking deal.
Just don't
right?
stick around, please.
Yeah, do your thing, check all the shit that you need to check, whatever, do your job, and then just leave me alone because I'm here to relax and have a good time and chop up some firewood and get all sweaty and maybe shoot some shit. You know, like we go out in the middle of the woods and we bring targets and shit. And
Oh yeah,
have fun.
That's why I had to get the property. I got at least 150 acres. Go there.
What?
Huh?
How many acres do you have?
At least 150 acres.
You have at least 150 acres.
I lease.
Oh, you lease. I thought you said I have at least.
No, at least. I used to. Me and my brothers owned 150 plus acres in Virginia for a while.
No shit.
It was I was in heaven when I lived there. That's why
Why'd you move?
That's a whole nother story. That would take 2 episodes.
Oh shit. Okay. We'll talk about that off air then.
But anyways, yeah, so now I'm stuck in the city. I'm like, I was on a lease with my brother and some people, and we enjoyed that, but one of the guys that had the lease was a dick, and I got sick of it. So we left and looked, and then last summer we found a spot of our own out in the middle of nowhere with ass loads of 4-wheel trails and stuff. Oh, it's wonderful. Awesome creek in the back, dude.
Yeah.
I wish I could get your ass here or go camping.
How's that work? What do you like? Just make a monthly payment on it or whatever, and it's free to use whenever you want?
I just pay
not free.
I pay one payment in the I pay the whole year.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I can hunt, I can wheel, I can have campers, as long as I don't hurt no trees, because it's basically what we're finding a lot of them around here. There's people that own all these different plots of land, and what they do is they selectively log this one and make the money. Okay. And then the next year they selectively log this one. And they keep doing that until after, depending on how many they got, so many years, they come back to this one again. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, it's just sitting there.
No shit.
So they'll make a little extra cash. Like I pay $2,400 a year and I have 150 acres and I can pretty much do whatever.
Now, how many other people are essentially leasing that property for whatever at the same time? Like, have you ever gone out to go camping or whatever and just randomly happened to pass by another person that maybe just finished their camping trip or something?
No, it's just me and my family.
For $2,400 a year.
It's just me and my family.
You're
nobody
the
else.
One that's allowed to be out there?
Unless I give the rights for somebody to go stay. I'm on the lease. It's me.
What?
There's nobody
loving flying hell.
So
what?
That's how the last lease I was on. It was me, my brother, some other people. So you can get like groups of people, and sometimes they'll go in and they were like, say 5 of them, and you split the lease up. So I started doing that, but a couple of buddies of mine were going to, but then they were stuck on one they were already on at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So right now it's been
they
me,
just couldn't get out at the time.
My wife and the kids, and I've been having 150 acres of just 4-wheeling and hunting and shit all to myself.
That sounds freaking
Dude, it's
amazing.
wonderful. It's surrounded by other properties, so it's not like there's nothing, dude. You're in the back and there's nothing but trees, and I love it. But I might eventually get some people on just because it helps pay it. But I'll
Mhm.
never have more than just a few people, and it's only going to be select. Like my one
Yeah.
buddy that I was going to get on it. It'll be him,
Mhm.
and he's got a wife and one kid, and they don't always go out, so it's never going to be like my brother had one, and he had tons of people, and then sometimes he'd even bring like extra friends. I remember I was there one time, and there was 10, 15 people, and I'm like, no.
This is too much like a campground.
Well, yeah. Well, the problem was he's got like these younger guys he works with, and they're just pounding and it's just like having a
Oh,
big
yeah.
back in your younger days when you're having a heyday. I'm like,
Just
it's
having a rager.
still not. I'm beyond that. I want to be a little bit more peaceful than that.
Yeah. Well, and I think I'm with you, dude, because I've always had the outlook of if I'm going to go camping, I'm going to relax. I'm not going to get fucking hammered. I'm going out there to just chill. Like that is God, the great outdoors. I mean, come on. You're out there in what was created, right?
Am I an
Just
idiot that I never thought of that before until just now, and you just said that?
you've never thought of that?
Why did that never strike me?
Dude, I've always said so. Like I've told you before, and I don't want to go down the religious road or anything. I
No, I
have my
don't either.
belief,
But
you
that when
have
you
your
said
belief, and
that,
all that.
now I
And
hate
everyone
myself.
listening, everyone listening has their belief. But I've said for years, years and years and years and years. Okay. I don't go to church in the stereotypical aspect of church, but I've always said that I believe in the church of God, the great outdoors. That's why I would always go camping out in the middle of nowhere, right? To be in the great outdoors. Like for me, it's always been that kind of an experience. Like when we get to the forest that we would usually go camping at, the first thing I would do is I would pull off the main road, start going down the little dirt road, right? And once you get in far enough to where you can't see the main road anymore, stop, pull over, throw up a quick prayer because you're now in the church of God, and then go about your trip.
Dude,
Do
I
your thing.
love that.
Yeah, that was
Love
just me. That's just me. That's what I did. Like I said, we haven't been camping since like 2016 or maybe even longer than that.
You gotta get back out there.
Got to. I know.
So now I
Gotta
gotta get enough
reconnect with the roots.
I need enough donation to get you a computer and to get you a plane ticket to come to my property.
Dude, 150, and that's actually 2,400 for an entire year. That sounds pretty cheap in my mind. I'm in California though, like everything out here, a gallon of milk is like $18.73 now or some shit.
If
I
you
don't know.
think
what
about it,
It's
it
not
really
that
is
much.
kind of cheap. There's some more than that. There's some that's that much, and it's a yearly thing, but they're like, but you can only hunt. Well, then I'm paying for a year that I only get to use it for 3 months? That makes no damn sense.
Mm.
No wheeling unless you're going in there to get a deer out. Well,
They're taking all
no,
the fun out of it.
no. So when I found this one, that's what I kept telling my wife. She found this one. He had two of them. One was 110 and one was 150. And the 110 went quick. I was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, ask them, are we allowed to wheel? Because all these hunting properties that they're leasing for hunting camps, they keep
Mhm.
saying no to all this shit.
Yeah, like you
can
just
we,
want to go out there and have fun,
yeah,
right?
are we allowed to ride
Yeah.
our wheelers? Do we get to camp there year round, or is this just for hunting?
Ah.
And the guy was like, nope, you can camp there year round. We want you to ride the wheelers. We want all those trails because the guy wants to be able to get back there to check his trees when he needs to.
Yeah.
So ride the shit out of them. And, do whatever. You can have campers there, whatever. Just don't hurt the damn trees. Don't build structures. You can't build a permanent structure.
Okay.
But other than that, you can have campers. You can do whatever and ride the fuck out of it. Camp all you want year round. We don't care. Dude, it's
that just sounds like heaven to me.
last summer, once we got it going, almost every weekend we were gone for a couple days. Gone. See ya. It ain't
dude,
it's like an hour and 20-minute drive.
How long? Hour and 20 minutes?
Yeah.
That's not terrible. It's not terrible.
No.
If it was that close for me, and somehow miraculously I could say the same thing. Oh, I got 150 acres. Go out wheeling. Go do whatever the fuck you want. Cool. It's only an hour and a half, right, dude? Every single Friday.
Goodbye.
I ain't even coming home first. Nope. I'm packing the car fucking Thursday night. Honey, meet me out at camp tomorrow after work. Okay. I'll be there at 6.
That's right.
Be there at 6.
That's wonderful.
Dude, that sounds amazing.
We got a camper. It's got a slide out. It's nice, nicest one. It's older, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Just got it last summer near the end. We got it. You would not believe it. I'd get it in there. It's way up on a hill. It's insane, dude.
Yeah.
But the way it's sitting, it's got such a pretty view.
I've seen some of your pictures that you posted.
Now
the camper up there.
The camper fix-it season is kicking in, and I'm working. And no more than a couple of weeks of really being into it again.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fifth wheel I can get. Fifth wheel being
shit.
where you know what a fifth wheel is, right?
Yeah.
It's a much more of a camper. It's taller. My wife goes to see it and she's like, "Oh, it's so much more spacey. The bedroom's bigger." She's like, "I like this."
Yeah. So now you guys are like wrapping your brains around how to budget this thing out, right?
Do we dig the other one back out that I just got in there?
Yes, it'll be worth it. That's kind of where I feel like you're going with this.
Well, here's the thing, because what I wanted was the kids in their own, so that me and the wife are in our camper when we're sleeping or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And this one only has the one bedroom. It's got a couch and something else you can make a bed out of, but it's technically set up with one bedroom up front, a nice kitchen, and just a whole sitting area.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah. And then the kids will find there's actually another little camper there that somebody just wants us to buy from them for real cheap. I'm like, that little pop-up one, kids go to sleep in that some bitch.
Boom. Get out of here, you little shits.
If it's cheap enough, if I can get my camper sold for the right price, I could probably nab this fifth wheel and that little camper.
Dude, do it.
And then I'd have, so if anybody comes, like we have a guest come and they want to stay a night or two, we got an extra camper, go Spain.
Hell yeah. I gotta come to New York.
Dude, you'd have a ball. I could see you now getting on my wheeler and cranking up and flying through those trails.
Let's fucking go. Yes.
There's a shitload, dude. When the fall came, all the leaves dropped and all the greenery and the vines all died down.
Yeah.
I thought there was a lot already. I got an app that actually maps. I can ride my wheeler and it maps me where I'm going.
Oh, that's cool.
So I essentially have been using it driving up the trail. So when you look at it and I change the color of each one and I can see it's like having a road map.
Nice.
And I'm looking at it last summer going, holy shit, there's a lot of trails and I ain't quite marked them all yet. And then the leaves fell, dude. And there's like twice more. Because there's a bunch of them that were open, but nobody rode those ones. So the vines and shit grew up so you don't notice it.
Yeah.
As soon as it all died off, there's like, let's say there was 15 trails. Now it looks like there's about 30 trails.
Well, shit, you got to get your ass to work then.
Yeah, before it all starts getting green again. That's why I told my wife, we got to get there, mow them down and mark them.
Hell yeah.
It's awesome. Just go. Anyway.
Just grab one of them. No, you can't do that. I mean, technically you could. I was going to say, just go out there with like a shit ton of like fucking Roundup or something and just like full on wide open as fast as you could possibly go and just dump that shit behind you on the trails. Keep all that stuff down.
I wish I had one. Well, it was a finish mower, so it didn't work right. They make mowers you pull behind like your ATV and shit. But I need the one that's more like a bush hog.
Something to do a little more heavy duty lifting.
Oh, yeah. Mow the shit out of it. But really, if you just drive the shit out of it, it's going to keep it down anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've never talked so much straight for.
I like it.
That was interesting.
I like it. Obviously, you enjoyed what you're talking about.
Well, not only that, but you didn't really have much to say about it, so you kind of listened, and I actually got to keep going.
Oh, I got plenty to say. I'm just keeping my mouth shut.
Really?
This is fun.
Wow.
This is fun.
This feels different.
I like being on this side.
This is weird.
This is weird. Why is it weird?
Well,
I'm 100% jealous, by the way.
why? Don't be jealous.
100% right now. 100%. You know what though? You have sparked my interest. Like now, I'm kind of curious. I want to jump on the almighty googly machine and see if there's anything like that out here, dude. I don't need 150 acres at this point in time. I'd be happy with like 5. Just fuck it. Like, just give me 5.
I wasn't necessarily looking for 150. The last one I was on was only like 80, and it was still
Last
plenty.
one I was on was only like 80 acres.
Well,
Well, I don't know. Did I tell you this? I grew up on 12 acres.
yeah, you told me.
Yeah. And that's like, other than going camping out in national forest or whatever, like that's all the property I've ever known.
12 acres is, dude, the
nothing.
way I'm living, if I could have got,
Nothing.
when I was looking to get back out, I was looking for at least 3. 3 would have made me happy.
Yeah.
Just a nice, just some yard,
Right.
what
Something to
I'm
look
used
at.
to and where I've been living the last before I moved back here.
Mhm.
What I hear, the city, these aren't yards. You need
Yeah.
at least 2.5, 3 acres to have a yard
What
for me.
What do you got out front? Your front door right now, a 10 by 10 patch of dirt.
Basically.
Right. Hey, here's your yard.
This ain't a yard. This is a carpet.
What's with the green rug out front? Is that shag?
Oh, I hate it so much. I was originally looking for a nice little spot with like around 3 acres, and I ended up with an even smaller house with even less yard instead of more.
Oh. How much property are you guys sitting on at the house?
Here?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very tiny.
Oh, okay.
1/32 of an acre.
My wife and I here at our house, we're sitting on just shy of a half acre. Just shy. It's like 0.46 acres or some shit like that. And my riding lawnmower took a shit to the point where I couldn't fix it because I'm not very mechanically inclined. So I called my brother over, who is extremely mechanically inclined, and he looked at it and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I don't know." I'm like, "Cool, sell it."
Cool, sell it.
Yep. So now I'm back to the old lawnmower I used at our old house that we used to rent, which had the whole 10 by 10, shag carpet, green rug kind of deal going on in the front. And yeah, it's an electric push mower.
I seen that when you did your TikTok video, and I seen the cord dragging. I'm like, what?
Yeah, dude. It's not a walk. It's not a self-propelled or anything like that. I literally got to like push that bitch. Yeah, it takes me like 3 hours to mow just the backyard.
See?
My riding lawnmower, it took me like 15 fucking minutes.
You know what's funny about that?
What's that?
We ended up with a mower because before we came here, when we lived on the other side of the city, we had more yard. It wasn't huge, but it was definitely decent. It was way better than what we got.
Yeah.
And we were managing properties for a guy. So we also we mowed all his properties, and he has a old school he's going to turn into apartments. It has a huge yard and a football field in the back, and we mowed that whole thing.
Whoa.
So he got us a 0-turn mower.
Oh, nice.
Not a huge one. It's like a 42-inch cut or a little bit bigger than that, but still, it's a
Mhm.
zero turn. You sit on there. We flew. My wife fell in love with that thing. I couldn't get her off it. She goes to town on that thing. Even took it to our last camp we were in. Was mowing the camp. Like,
Was it
load
one of
that thing
the
on there.
older
That's what I'll
style
do.
ones?
I'll mow camp all day. I love it.
Right.
Okay.
Just go out there and Forrest Gump that bitch.
Good Lord, dude. So now here we are in this yard that's like not really a yard, and that's what she zipped around on. She mows the grass in like 13 seconds. There you go.
So when you guys moved, you were able to keep that mower then?
Oh, we kept it.
Nice.
Dude, I got that's a whole nother story. I got burned on that whole thing.
Oh man.
Got treated like
Look at you. You got just all kinds of material today. All sorts of stuff to talk
if you really want to talk, dude, I got all kinds of material.
about.
People watching this episode going, what the fuck? This is weird.
These two have lost their minds.
What kind of episode is this? It's a lackadaisical episode today.
Oh, we're talking about hobbies, man. Hobbies and interests. No big deal. Land.
Oh, I know.
Uh-oh.
I was going to share it, but I won't. I
Go for
totally
it.
forgot.
What you got? You can't do that. You can't be like, hey, I was going to share something, but I changed my mind just now on the spot.
Well,
The
I was
hell?
gonna luckily actually share it, and then I forgot about it, so I never got it set up.
Mm.
I joined this girl in a mule song. She's actually in our Coast to Coast, but she don't have line app. She's like, well, I used to. I'm like, well, still waiting for her to actually be part of the group. She's only like, all she's done so far is post a ton of songs in our group on Smule.
Mm.
But she posted an OC and I had to join it. And I was going to do it on here.
What'd you do? What song was it?
Can't even do it now.
Oh, man. I gotta know.
I was going to sing
I
it.
gotta know.
I was going to actually sing it when we're in the line getting ready and just take you off guard. And you would have been like, what? Because you know how I like to do.
If the next words that come out of your mouth are, I'm a Barbie girl, I swear to God.
Oh, hell no. Grace begged me to do that. I'm like,
oh, no. Dude, I had to do Baby Shark in a competition once. Never again.
that's odd.
Have you heard that song, Baby Shark?
I don't think so.
Consider yourself lucky. I won't put you through the torture. You're welcome, by the way.
You're welcome.
just take it for what it is. Don't even get curious. Don't even allow yourself to even think about looking it up, dude, because once you do, you think It's a Small World or This Is the Song That Never Ends is bad. Baby Shark, buddy. Don't do it.
I think I'll just forget that that's even been mentioned.
You're gonna regret it if you do, I promise.
And you sing it in a comp?
I did.
And you sing the shit out of it, didn't you?
I had no choice, actually. It was like the song that was given. I can't remember exactly.
So there's comps where they
the,
say this is what you're singing.
Kind of. I can't remember exactly how it was all laid out. I mean, dude, this is years ago. Jam probably remembers more about it than I do because the dude has like a photographic memory. We're gonna have to get him essentially back on the show. But
well, to the people,
dude,
it won't be a back on the show because they've never seen him on the show.
Well, that was just a hint, wink, wink to. I was just gonna let it go, but
yeah, unfortunately, people, he was on a show, but that show went somewhere. We don't know.
Yeah,
what happened?
It decided that it wanted to just walk away. It's like I don't want to live here anymore.
I'm getting out of here before this guy edits me.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh man. But yeah, it was actually, you know who would know exactly how that came about would be Grace. Grace would know 100% why I had to sing that, because I think she was either a judge or an admin of some sort in that comp. And her memory for comps is just insane. Like, she remembers every single minute detail ever for anything since the dawn of time. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Did you see oh, I don't know if I should say this. Man, I better not. I'll talk to you later about that.
Well, you can talk to me about it in about 12 seconds, because that's when this alarm's about to go off.
I've been wondering. I'm sitting here because normally Zoom has a clock telling me how long we've been on, and it's not on here. I don't see it at all. And I've been sitting here going, normally it feels like it goes fast, and we're like, holy shit, it's over. And I don't know if because I've got this episode being boring and people are probably going to go, but I was like, this episode feels like I'm waiting for us to go, shit, dude, we've been on here 2 hours. It just felt long to me. Weird.
It felt short to me. I didn't have to do any talking. It was awesome.
Well, here's what I'm going to try something. Is this the end of the video? End of the video episode. Look at. I'm going to try something.
That your cue to make editing easier.
There's going to be no video. It's just audio. But I can hook my phone up through my Mackie.
Oh, boy. What are you playing? What are you playing? Not Baby Shark. You don't have permission.
No.
Nope. I'm never giving permission. I got to go in and delete that.
It's still on there?
I don't know. I got to check now. I got to go back like 3-something years. Shit.
You all inspired this. It's your fault. Sing all of it or whatever you want.
You hear that?
Oh, yeah. We'll turn it back up.
And I might like a milkshake as well. She said to him, I can't give you either. And he said, isn't this Burger Bell? She said, yes it is, but we're closed now. When we open tomorrow again.
I don't think I know this song.
I'm extremely hungry. But I guess I can wait until then.
I've never heard this. I have no clue what this is.
No?
I have no idea.
He'll wait for you. Oh, hey. It's a song about a guy's cheeseburger.
Really? Are you serious? That's amazing. That's fantastic.
He
Oh my God.
drove off once or twice.
How do you even find this music to know a song like this?
Have you ever heard of VeggieTales?
Once in that competition where I had to do Baby Shark.
I used to watch VeggieTales with my kid all the time. It's funny as shit. Larry the Cucumber kills me. Then you ever do silly songs with Larry? This was, instead of doing silly songs with Larry, one episode, he did it with he's like I forget what he is. It's funny. I want to sing it, but when there's no music, I feel silly.
I don't like doing things a cappella.
He says,
Don't.
"'Cause I love you, cheeseburger with..." Oh, no, that's not how it goes. I forget. The guy's singing in third person. He's singing about a guy. "'Cause he loves you, cheeseburger, with all his heart. And there ain't gonna I can't get it right, dude. I'm trying to sing it. I feel stupid, so I'm getting the words all wrong. I sing it perfect. I was singing it to my wife in the living room. She was just sitting there.
Uh-huh.
We're just sitting in the living room hanging out for a minute, and I just started singing it. And she kept looking at me going, "What?" Because he loves your cheeseburger with all his heart, and there ain't nothing gonna tear you two apart. And if the world's done gone run out of cheese, he will get down on his hands and knees and see if someone accidentally left some cheese in the dirt, and he will wash it off for you, wipe it off for you, clean that dirty cheese off just for you.
That song's dirty.
Oh,
Just saying. Just saying.
I hope you like the end of this because it was very boring, and then I ended it with very horrible attempt at a VeggieTale song.
So is this going to be one of those ones? Are you saying that means it's going to just be in one of Nick's random lost files? Because it better not.
No,
Dude, I had
Can't.
fun. I had fun.
I liked it.
I got to be on this side of things and just like sit here for once, and it was nice. I just told myself, like, just sit there, Brandon.
How did you handle it?
Shut
Weren't you
your
like
trap.
you were itching to say something, weren't you?
No,
You don't really?
no.
Are you feeling all right?
Oh, dude, yeah, I can. I know I talk a lot, or I can talk a lot, or whatever. But like, if I want to turn it off, I turn it off. No big deal.
Well, maybe in episodes is around episode 17ish. Maybe you'll turn it off again.
I have a tendency of getting really excited about things when I see other people get really excited about things
Yeah, I
that they're
gotcha.
talking about, right? And then I'm like, oh yeah, and then da 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 da, and I won't shut up. But as far as like just turning it off, and dude, I got no problem whatsoever with like awkward silences or anything like that. I'm just like, okay.
Well, I will say quickly, you mentioned one episode about how it'd be cool to like do a me and you sing together on here.
Oh, like live.
If we try to do that, now that I showing you how I could actually plug my phone into the Mackie, or you can plug it in yours.
Mhm.
Just go on YouTube and find a karaoke song and play it. Because we were like, how do we? It'd be cool if we had a way to do that. That's how you do it.
Hell yeah. We'd have to like plan it out in advance and part it out. Like, this is your part, this is my part, this is where you harmonize, this is where I harmonize.
Yes, but we can't let the people know. It has to be a, like
Spontaneous.
we're sitting here just
gotta be
having a really
spontaneous.
serious episode, and then
Boom.
we got to do it just right so that when I put our ad in, and as soon as the ad stops, so we're just bust out.
No, you know what would be awesome? Just like sit here, we'll bring up something super deep to talk about, right? Like just super crazy, off the wall, but just deep, right? Get into it for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden, just both of us at the same time. Boom, there you go. I kind of wish we had something planned so that we could have done it right then and there. That would have been awesome. Anyway,
Hey. Well, people, donate so we can make this better for you and you don't go to sleep.
I don't think you put anybody to sleep. But we do appreciate whoever's out there listening, watching
Yep.
on YouTube. We do appreciate you being here. And we hope that you stick around for future episodes. We hope you check out the past episodes. And if you feel like donating, go ahead and donate to our GoFundMe. If you don't want to donate,
That's
no
fine.
pressure. No
We-
pressure, no judges. It's all
More
good.
than anything, once you listen, comment,
Yeah. We just
be
want
part
you
of
to
our
be here.
group, join line, have fun, go to our TikTok and join the goof off
Live
or
life.
anything.
Live life and enjoy.
Right. Right.
That's it.
Well, brother, great episode. Love you, man. Love all you people, believe it or not.
Lovies.
If you really love me, you would go. "Doop, doop, doop, doop."
Like an alien, just on that note. Okay. Anyway,
we ended
now
that kind of
that,
weird.
now that I just ruined everything. Thanks for being here, y'all. Catch you next
Later.
time. Bye.